So this is an updated version of this video, guys. What is the best weapon in Swordburst 3? But the different thing, I'm not gonna explain everything because if you want to see each skills and about the weapon, I think you can watch my guide video. Like I made every guide weapon, like the one-handed sword, grid sword, scythe, katana, even the dual wielding, which is not a weapon. And based on my experience playing this game from the beginning, from the alpha to today, so in alpha version actually, I became a grid sword main because I really like big swords. But once the game released, I decided to try the one-handed sword, and I really like it. And at floor 2, where you got the katana, I decided to use katana, and I fell in love with katana because the flashy move and you know it's pretty cool. And then I decided to purchase the dual wielding because I was curious why it costs 800 robux. Because in Cerberus 2, the dual wielding is actually free, but in this game it costs like almost 800 robux, which is a lot. And I decided to buy it, and I became a dual wielding main. I really like the dual wielding because the damage is pretty high. And then when floor 3 release, it got introduced by the new weapon, which is the scythe, and I became a scythe main. And till today, I still using the scythe because it's really cool. I really like long range skills, in my opinion, in my perspective. So here's my tier list right here. So you got the scythe at number 1. Scythe number 1. Number 2 is probably katana in my opinion. Number 3, and the last one is probably grid sword and one-handed sword. If you disagree, you can actually in the comment section. Comment down below what is your tier list, but this is my tier list right here because I use every weapon in this game. And if you include dual wielding in the tier list, like I will probably gonna put dual wielding at with the scythe. Yeah, so scythe, dual wielding, katana, grid sword, and one-handed sword. And why I put dual wielding at above, I mean at the same level as the scythe? Well, because the high damage, I think. The high damage is insane with the dual wielding. You can, like the basic attack, you can hit 2, and then the skill is like really high damage. And katana is, yeah, you can watch my katana guide. I mean, it's really cool. The katana is really cool, but the damage, um, it's decent. I think not really high, not that low. And then for the great sword and one-handed sword, they're just basically starter weapon. Eventually, you will change your weapon if you progress in this game. So in the beginning, you're probably gonna use the one-handed sword or great sword, right? And then once you hit floor 2, you will probably change to katana because you feel bored playing the same style of weapon. And then once you hit floor 3, you're probably gonna change again to the scythe. So that is my tier list. So what is the best weapon in Cerberus 3? You can just see my tier list right here. So if you want to follow this tier list, you can. But if you disagree, if you're thinking like the katana is much more powerful than the scythe and dual wielding, yeah, why not? It's your choice. It's your opinion. So I think that's all. I hope this video helps you finding weapon that you want to use. So goodbye and have a nice day, guys.